Well, hey, I didn't see you there. Well, I was just about to make breakfast. Maybe you can join me. Actually, I have a plate already made, so let's see what we're working with. Oh my goodness. We have a beautiful East Indian omelet and pumpkin spice French toast. If you join me, I can actually show you how to make this pretty quickly. So let's just go. We need 2 whole eggs. We need about a tablespoon of curry powder. We need a cup of chickpeas. Chickpeas usually come in a can. If you have a can, set aside about a quarter of the cup of liquid. The liquid is basically water thickened with excess starch from the chickpeas. So we'll use that to incorporate into the hummus to make it smoother without making it watery. We'll also need about 2 tablespoons of creamy peanut butter. Usually it calls for tahini, but we don't really have any tahini, and that's not a really easy thing to come by, so we'll go with peanut butter this time. It's almost the same thing. We need a whole lemon. We need about a couple cloves of garlic, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. If you happen to come across some sesame oil, use that instead. And we'll need salt to taste. So at this point, what we'll need is a food processor or blender. Food processors are much better. We'll also need a small bowl, a knife. So at this point, the food processor is going to do all our work for us. So all we need to do is throw in chickpeas, peanut butter, the oil, and garlic. Put that on, and then let it go. So now that we have that all done, we can move on over to the pumpkin spice French toast. So what we need here is we need a cup of milk, about 3 large eggs. They can be white or brown. We don't really segregate here. We need about a tablespoon of cinnamon, about a quarter cup of pumpkin, canned pumpkin from a can, about a tablespoon of nutmeg, about a half a cup of sugar. We need powdered sugar, and a quarter of a stick of butter. That's going to be all our ingredients for that. We're going to mix that together. It's going to be fun. And what we need to mix it in is a shallow dish and a whisk to mix it with. We'll also need a non-stick pan and 2 of these thickest pieces of bread you can find. In order to crack an egg one-handed, we need to first tap it on the side like that, and with your thumb and forefinger, just pull it. That's the issue. So take about a cup of your pre-mixed pasteurized egg mixture and then add it to the rest of the ingredients. Now back to the French toast, which has been soaking and is probably super saturated in pumpkin goodness. It's delicious. Now what we're going to need to do is get this pan on the burner. So now we go over to our buttered pan, which is probably ready at this point. So we want to put each slab of bread in there, making sure the excess batter drips off. And set it in. And then we want to wait for that to cook. So now we go back and we get our French toast and we bring it over to be plated. The French toast is done, we move it over to be plated. So since we have a cutting board already, I'll just throw that on there. And it's a good way to make it presentable is just cut it across, set it up this way, like so. We have a nice plate that way, but we're not done yet. So we take this mixture of powdered sugar and milk, take a little spoon, and just drizzle it over the top, like so. Make a nice accent to that. And there we have it. A quick, simple breakfast that's sure to impress anyone in the morning or at dinner time or somewhere around there. And it's relatively painless and delicious.